What's up, bitches?
How y'all doing?
Welcome back to this shit show known as Two Girls,
No Fucks.
I'm Katrina.
I'm Ashley Marie.
Today, we are talking about shit I ain't doing.
I ain't never doing it. That's it.
I ain't doing it. What you got?
Shit I ain't never doing.
Shit you're not doing. At this age,
At this
in
big
this
age.
moment, what are you not doing? Because I got a list.
So I'm going to start something light.
Okay.
I'm not showering before I get in my bed. Okay?
Okay.
My bed is a fucking safe space.
Yeah.
I'm not bringing this outside shit to my bed.
Do not. Remember that I sent you a rug?
Yeah. Do not sit on my bed with your outside clothes. Nasty.
We'll stand 10 toes down on that shit. Don't do it. Just don't. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, gross.
Since we're keeping it light, what I'm not doing, ain't never gonna do, is sit on a public toilet. Yeah. I ain't doing it. I will squat. And I've, like, doctors and, you know, people in the health care industry and in the fitness industry are like, you shouldn't squat when you pee. It's bad for you. It could cause yeast infections and blah, blah, blah. I was like, I ain't never had one of those a day in my life. And I squat all the motherfucking time. Not doing it. Not doing it. It's gross. It's gross. Not sitting on a public toilet.
That math
Fuck
doesn't
outta here.
seem like it makes sense.
Listen, it's...
But okay, sure.
I mean, we live in the Wild Wild West now. So, all right, I'm checking that off the list. Oh, look, it does a little strike through on it. That's so cool.
That's so cute. Hit me with another one.
Carpooling. If we have an event to go to and you want to come with me, just know I'm taking a different vehicle. So when it's time for me to go, I'm out. I'm not going to a place with multiple people and then have to rely on them to all be ready to go at the same time so I can go home.
Got it.
I'm not doing that. Fuck carpooling. I'm not doing it. I will pay for the parking myself. I will pay for whatever it is I need to do by myself. If it's not my wife, we're not carpooling. Unless you are in the same brain space as me and you're like, we got an hour. Set a timer. Out. Outside of that, we're not carpooling anywhere. Nope. Don't want to do it.
I love that. Brain.
Too old for that. I ain't doing it.
I ain't getting dressed. I ain't doing it. I will comfortably wear leggings and a t-shirt everywhere that I need to go.
Okay.
I will switch up my sneakers so y'all can like feel like I tried a little bit. That's it. Okay. That's it. I'll wash my hair. Okay. I'm not going to show up greasy, but if it does not require black tie, you ain't getting black tie. You getting regular degular. Sorry.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. The key here is comfort. It's not a fashion show.
I feel like everything's a fashion show now. You go to the gym, girls have matching sets on. They don't even have whole shirts. You can't even buy whole shirts at the store.
I know. It's whack. That's another thing. I'm not buying shit that's half off. That's half off.
Yep.
Like, where's the other half of this fucking shirt? Like, I got chichos to cover up, man. I ain't got time for that shit. Fuck that. I ain't doing it. What else you ain't doing?
Oh, God. I'm not day drinking. I'm not doing it. Not doing it.
Okay.
Like... This 17-hour brunch that y'all be going to? No, thank you. No, thank you. First off, I don't even like champagne. I barely like orange juice, so...
You know, they razzle-dazzle it with, like, the mango or pineapple now.
Don't care.
Here's
That's
the
just,
thing.
like, a lot of sugar, a lot of shit that I'm going to have to add to, like, hey, now I have to be on the fucking Stairmaster for even longer. Because I want to think I'm a badass bitch out here drinking. And it's not because I'm gaining weight. It's because you need to detox your body from that.
No, I get that. So I'm in a space right now where I'm not drinking.
Good. If that's what you want.
That's what I want. And it's harder than I thought it was going to be, only because everyone around me is a social drinker. And I don't want to feel like shit when I get up the next day. It's gotten to a point now where if I do have a drink, I feel like I'm recovering from day surgery for at least a day and a half. I have way too much shit to do in my day-to-day to be bogged down by something that was absolutely preventable by me. So I'm not doing it. It was supposed to be
something enjoyable, yeah,
you know,
for sure.
And I was unpacking this in therapy because I have social anxiety. Alcohol helps, quote unquote, release
helps and hurts, yeah.
That's why we use in quotes. With being around that environment. I am now at an age where I will sit in my uncomfortableness if I have to. I'm not going to add this outside agent that absolutely provides no nutritional value to my shit just to quote unquote fit in. I'm not trying to fit in. I was born to stand out. Therefore, we not doing this shit. So I'm in a space in my life right now where the last time I drank was obviously for the honeymoon because we were living it up. But now, no, I just don't want it. I look at the menus when we go out and I'm like, what mocktails do you have? Or better yet, I'll have water. Like, leave me out of it. Just leave me out of it. I don't want
It's also super uncomfortable as a woman because as soon as you tell someone you're not drinking, they start labeling you whatever. Like, are you pregnant? Are you trying to get pregnant?
None.
Did you just have a baby?
The way that I'm getting ready to not have that agency in my body, like,
but like, those are the first things that, so you're just,
yeah. Like why are you looking at me sideways for being healthy or wanting to be healthy and wanting to do good for my body? Like, there's too much shit in family history that's incorporated with alcohol that I'm not trying to have it continue with me.
Exactly.
Like that quote, it's like, yes, trauma runs in my family until it runs into me. Therefore, it stops with me. I'm not doing it. I don't want to do it, and I'm not going to be made to feel guilty for not doing it. And I'm so grateful I have a wife who's super supportive of that shit. She's like, you don't want to drink. That's fine. You know what? She was like, she'll always ask me if I feel comfortable with her drink. I'm like, you enjoy yourself. I don't mind being the DD. I always love driving. That's my shit. So I don't fucking care. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that.
Heard.
The next thing I ain't doing. I'm not arguing with this youth about anything. I'm not going back and forth with someone on anything they're choosing to either not understand or they're so set in their ways that they can't be open-minded to something different. My thing is, if you like it, I love it. For those that need a translation for that if somebody says you like it, I love it, it means they don't like it. They actually hate it.
But if it makes you happy, they don't give a shit. They want to stop talking about it.
Also that. Like, no, you can leave me out of that. But yeah, I'm not arguing with this youth about anything. Especially this youth that habitually goes outside when it's cold in t-shirts and shorts. I can't do it. They don't know
the generation who is targeted by the boomers and because
direct line from the boomers. You're talking laser point precision shit that was tossed and thrown.
Like, we've been bullied all our lives.
Our entire lives.
And now we're getting bullied by this generation because we're quote unquote old.
Fuck y'all. I'm too young to be old, but I am too old to be young. I'm right in that little sweet spot, and I'm going to live in this sweet spot because it's fucking great. That's where we're at. So, yeah. There's that on that. Mm-hmm. What else you got?
I'm going to hit them with something heavy.
Do it, because I got all the rest of my shit.
I ain't never putting it in my butt, bro. I ain't never putting it in my butt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to get one of those fucking tattoos in Spanish that says exit only on my fucking lower back. Like, we're not doing this shit. Okay? I stand at 5'2". I have a shallow vagina, which probably means my anal canal ain't that deep either, my bye. So don't. Thank you. That's all. Like,
Dead. I can't.
Don't ask me before. Don't ask me in the middle. Don't ask me after. Don't ask me. Don't. Okay?
When you said you were
I'll put it in my fucking nostril before. Okay?
When you said serious, I was not thinking that. That's not where my brain was at.
That's the one that lives heavy on my heart because
that's fine.
Other things can fluctuate, obviously. Like,
sure.
Like the day drinking, I might change my mind when it becomes summer and decide I want a day drink.
Yeah.
You know?
Because we're not doing both. So when I was drinking, it was either day or night.
Oh, yeah.
We're not doing both. I can't fucking handle that shit. I got shit to do tomorrow morning.
So that's exactly how I feel about this. We're not doing both. We're putting it in my cat, not in my ass. Thanks.
Woo. All right. So...
Sorry,
I don't know how I'm supposed to follow up with that, but here we are.
I mean, I could continue to rant if you
Go for it. Go for it, please, because I can't.
I don't understand. I guess Let me backtrack a little.
Go ahead.
I am never going to send you nude photos. It's not going to happen for you. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
It would take me the whole length of my phone to get all of my titties in there. So... what do you want from me? And the internet is a scary place, and I don't want to end up on fucking, like, my ex-girlfriend's a piece of shit.com. So, no thank you. It ain't never gonna happen for you. If you're one of the lucky individuals, or lucky individual, I should say, that has content, keep it to yourself, because it's exclusive. Thank you.
Well, there's that on that.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what else I ain't doing. Explaining myself. No thank you is a complete sentence. That's it. It is a protective mechanism for me and my mental. I'm not, and it actually kind of goes into one of my others, which is I'm not going to take my time and energy to change your mind about me. If you you already have it in your head of who I am. Mm-hmm. It is not my responsibility to change that. It's not. You want to think what you want about me? That's fine. Because guess what it's not doing for me? It's not paying my bills. It's not affecting me and mine. Therefore, I don't give a shit. Mm-hmm. And it's something really heavy about being in, like, now that I'm in my 40s, and it's real heavy on I don't give a shit. I really don't. And there's an element of freedom that comes with that, not having to worry about what other people are thinking about me, because guess what? It's none of my business. You think what you want to about me. If I'm a bitch, then I'm a bitch. I'm probably a villain in someone's story, and yet someone else who probably knows them, I'm probably the hero in theirs. Y'all can figure it out. I don't give a shit. I'm here who I'm here for. I do what I need to do. Relatively productive member of society and keeping it a buck. That's it. That's all I have to give. We are on a floating fucking cesspool.
Facts.
That is on fucking fire. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm too old for this shit. Too old. So there's that. Go ahead.
I am never taking the high road. Okay?
Ooh, you're not being Michelle Obama?
No.
When they go low, we go high?
No.
When we go low, we go lower?
We going off-road in this bitch. Like, we're going to do whatever we want.
Get your four-wheelers ready.
Like, I'm going to drive on the motherfucking sidewalk if I need to. Like,
yeah.
I'm sick of sparing people's feelings that don't give a shit about mine.
Yeah, no, fuck that shit. What are we sparing feelings for? Get out of here. You know what I'm going to do? If it means, so we were just talking about The Notebook recently, but in The Notebook, he goes, I'm not afraid to hurt your feelings. Mm-hmm. In actuality, that's love.
Yeah.
Because he's willing to keep it a buck with her and not sugarcoat this shit. Like, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be work. But I'm willing to do that because it's you. So, what we're not doing.
But also he didn't dwell on, like, he simply stated the facts. Like, I wrote you, X amount of letters.
365.
And she's like, what?
Like 365.
I didn't get no letters.
Yeah, because her mom was being a bitch.
But they don't dwell on it.
Yeah.
Like, he's not paying for the sins of his past, I guess.
Yeah.
And neither is she.
Right. Moving on from it. And then there's that. So anyways.
So I'm not taking the high road.
Yeah, no.
I'll think about it. I might.
You can stay on the road that you're at and let whatever else fall around you. Mm-hmm. I think it was in the second Guardians movie where Baby Groot plugs in the amp to the speaker and the song plays and literally everything is falling apart around him. And what is he doing? He's dancing. That's us.
Having a great time. Yes.
Let shit fall apart around me. You know what I'm going to do? Enjoy myself while shit is falling apart around me. Because that's what we're here for. Fuck that. What else?
I'm never going to apologize for my kid. Never.
What do you mean by that?
I'm not
apologizing for...
My son is nonverbal autistic. And sometimes he'll just go up to people and like hug them or touch them. And I'm so sick of being like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
Don't apologize.
I'm not sorry
Don't
anymore.
apologize for that.
Like, or the people that are just like, why isn't his mom watching him? I am watching him. Motherfucker is fast as shit. Like, what do you want from me? My kid is literally the Flash. Like, 1 second.
Gone. Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
He's also kind of tall, too.
Yeah.
So, there's also that.
But yeah, I'm not apologizing.
Yeah, don't apologize for that shit.
There are other people who have reached out to me with resources and, tips and tricks. And someone just listened to our travel episode and they were like, hey, let me send you this because this will help you. And I'm like, oh,
shit. Hey, now.
Okay, thanks.
We like that.
So, appreciate it. But I'm not apologizing.
Yeah, no.
He's not,
there's no need to that.
He's not subhuman. He's superhuman. So,
also
accept it. Move on.
Right.
Tinks.
Either get on board or get out of the way. What I ain't doing is feeling obligated to others without putting my own needs first.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I said what I said. I'm not doing that shit. There have been too many times where there's why won't you do this? Mm-hmm. Or, you're always such a good helper. And, what's this one more time? And it's no. No is a complete sentence. No. I said what I said. I'm not going to
No is a complete sentence, a thought, and a feeling.
Hello. We're not putting our own mental health at risk to satisfy your selfish need for me to do something that you don't have the courage or mentality or maturity to deal with on your own. Fuck out of here. Get away from me, please. Like, we're not doing that. So, there's that. That actually connects to another one I have. Which is having, having shitty friends or family in my circle.
Oh, no, none of that.
Absolutely not. As I've gotten older, the circle's gotten smaller. And my mental health has gotten better.
We love that.
It's less people to worry about. And I have time for those who make time for me. We're not keeping track. We're not keeping score. Oh, you did this for me, so let me do this for you. Like, no, it's you're a good person. You need help. I'm willing to put my shit aside so I can help you. If you see I'm in need of help, and you're able to, cool. Sometimes that's not always the case, but I don't hold that against people. What I'm saying is that for friends and family, there's only so much in my cup is probably 8 ounces, maybe 6 on a decent day, 8 on a good day. And that's not a lot to be doling out to people. Bitches be thirsty. And I just don't have it in my cup. So, I don't know what to tell you. But it's just where I'm at. I'm not doing it. Just can't. I can't. It's just, and it's so crazy because like even being at this age and realizing this, the one constant that's in my brain, like constantly swirling, is like, I wish I had done this sooner, or like, I wish I had learned about this sooner. But my therapist constantly reminds me, your timeline is different than everyone else's. Don't compare your timeline to someone else who might have gotten there earlier than you. And there's plenty of people who are older than you that haven't gotten there yet. So you're doing a great job. Keep doing the good work. She virtually patted me on the back, and I was like, this is fucking great. I was like, yay. So, yeah. You got anything else?
I have so many things, but...
Okay.
I feel like we've gone through a lot of the things that I'm not doing anymore.
Okay. I'm also not going to defend my love for Disney no more. I'm not defending it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
If I want to, people like, you going to Disney again? Yes, bitch. And I'm going to go to Epcot and travel around the world because you know what? That's where I can afford. I can't afford to travel around the world. But I can go to Disney and travel around the world there. Don't come at me with that shit. Oh, I hate that. Oh, you're going to Disney again? Yes, bitch. You got a problem? You ain't coming with me. And guess what? You didn't pay for my fucking ticket, so shut the fuck up. Like, and it'll be the same motherfuckers that'll ask me, hey, I'm getting ready to go to Disney. I have questions for you. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Google right there. Leave me alone.
These motherfuckers.
These motherfuckers, man.
And here's the thing. There are some people that will ask me, because they know that's my shit. But it's, there's some that like be side-eyeing that shit. And I'm just like, I can't fuck with you. Everyone else I can fuck with. Because when they have questions, especially the ones, they got kids. So they're like, oh, what can I do with my kids? What can I do by myself? Like all that shit. And I'll give them an itinerary. Here's what you can do. But outside of that, leave me alone. Let me love Disney for what it is. Yes, I know he was a flaming racist piece of shit. I'm well aware of that. Stop telling me that. I already know. He was of a different time. Yeah, Disney was hella racist. Have you seen the cartoons?
But why? What's the point now? What's the point of bringing that up to you now?
There isn't one. And we should probably do an episode just solely on Disney. But like the way that the C-suite is working now and trying to unpack generational trauma, I'm here for that. Like the classics were classics when they were classics. Looking at them now, I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers were high as shit.
Yeah.
Alice in Wonderland is trippy as fuck. I don't know if you've ever watched that from front to back. It's weird. It's weird.
But I'm just
so weird. But
I'm stuck on the point where you said generational curses because there were two movies specifically that I watched that are supposed to be representations of my culture, and they hit me like right where.
Oh, they hit you right in your fifis.
Oh yeah,
yeah, for sure. As
so
they
like
should.
Encanto.
Yeah. Oh, girl.
Yep.
Abuelita, are you kidding me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Matriarch. She's gonna give everybody shit. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. All that shit.
Okay.
But those are two great movies. Oh my god, they're so good.
I know.
But anyways, what else you got that you ain't doing? If anything. So I got one more.
Yeah. I'm not saying I'm sorry unless I mean it.
I'm going to hold you to that.
I'm not saying I'm sorry unless I mean it.
I'm going to hold you to that. Just don't
to
do
nobody.
It. Don't do it.
I don't care.
Because it gets to a point where when you hear it all the time, when you go to mean it, it doesn't mean anything. Because you say it all the time.
But it's not like I didn't even think about it in that way. I'm not bringing out an insincere part of me to appease you. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, no, we don't need to do that.
So I got to worry about the two people that came out of me, and that's it.
That's it.
So I'll apologize to them because sometimes I do be pissing them off. But
they're human just like you. We're all learning this. I hate that phrase, or not hate. Hate's a strong word. I dislike the phrase act your age. I've never been this age before, so I don't know how to act. I'm learning just like everybody else.
There's no manual for this.
Absolutely
We
not.
should probably write one.
Well, and even then, there's probably going to be a new edition that's needed as soon as you're done.
I mean, but you're going to write, hi, this is how you be middle-aged and gay and brown.
And married to a white woman.
Yep. Hit him.
Living in your in-laws.
Yep.
In Massachusetts. Hardcore sports fan.
Yep.
Severe anxiety.
Yep.
Yay!
My super long title would probably be single mom smoking J's with my autistic kid.
Oh my god!
They'd be like, does she mean she's smoking with her kid or she's smoking because of her kid? I'm really confused. I'm like, me too, bitches, me too.
Puff, puff, motherfucker. That's where we at. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yeah. Don't apologize. Fuck that apologizing.
Yeah.
Don't apologize unless you're in a space that you either truly misunderstood somebody and they took what you said not for what it meant, or...
People do that every day, every week for me on this.
Oh, Jesus. Well, they can go kick rocks without socks and flip-flops. But, or you can apologize for if you said something and it hit someone in the wrong way. Mm-hmm. And they express to you like, ooh, I didn't like the way you said that. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. That's not what I meant. And keep it pushing. Outside of that, I ain't saying sorry for shit. Bitch, get out of my way. Like I said in that travel episode, I will run your children over and not apologize because you should have been having them by the hand. Or at least on one of them little blue leashes. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. What also I'm not doing is not proving my worth to others when I only need to be concerned with me. Not doing it. My worth belongs to me and no one else. It's a pretty fantastic space to be in, which is pretty awesome. I actually, I don't know if we talked about it on this or offline, but I have probably one of the coolest bosses on the planet. Yeah. And we had a conversation about a few weeks ago at this point and asked her, what do I need to do within my pay grade to get to the next pay grade? And she was like, you already doing this. Let's add this. Keep it consistent for 90 days. We can check in and talk about it then. And I'm like, oh, that's what's up. Okay. There's no guarantee that anything's going to move, but if...
Stepping stones.
Exactly. And she's giving me my worth work-wise to me to own.
That's awesome.
You know, like, this is yours to own. You do with it what you want to. I'm giving you the steps. If you want to take them, cool. If not, that's cool too. Just keep doing your work the way you're doing your work. That's all. She's fucking fantastic. So, there's that on that. What else you ain't doing? Merch, you got anything you ain't doing? What you ain't doing? Right. These motherfuckers.
Tell you what I'm not doing. Not making any more of these babies.
Oh! Okay. Those are my finger snaps to that. Because even if I had the ability to, I can't afford them. Sometimes I don't even like them. Shit.
Fair. Because these kids they're gangsters, man. They really are. They're not, I feel like the brand of children that are out now.
COVID babies. COVID babies
like it's
are
a record.
Insane. I don't care what anyone says.
They're built different.
They survived the panoramic and they're having a great old time, okay?
These motherfuckers are wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
It's a mess. An absolute mess. I don't even have babies. Look at that. I don't have babies and I already know how much of a mess it is. Because I got nieces and nephews who constantly keep me on my fucking toes. I can't do it. So, anyways, you got anything else?
Oh, God. I just
I know, it hit you in your fifis.
I felt nervous for him. Like, God, don't say that. Don't say that into the universe. Knock on some wood. You're going to go home and your wife's going to be like, surprise.
Oh, dear God. Don't do that.
No. That's why I said knock on some wood.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
Absolutely the fuck not. Anything else?
I'm not doing this bridesmaid, maid of honor shit no more. I'm not doing it anymore.
Okay.
I'm not. We talked about it a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
But I'm just not. It's so much money. it's so much of my time.
It
and
is.
like 9 times out of 10, somebody always yelling at me about shit because, as everyone knows, I don't take much seriously. So how am I supposed to be the comedic relief? Like, just let me while out over here.
See, I was the comedic relief in my group.
But...
and I was I wasn't...
You were a different type of bride, though.
Yeah, because I knew that my crew had me. So I wasn't super pressed on a lot of things. I was like, just make sure you have your suits by this time and that they fit, and get your shoes and call it good. Like, and be at this place at this time, be comfortable, and that's that. Like, I wasn't trying to do all like that extra shit. Like, you need to do your hair this way. You need to do this. You need to do that.
Like, I'm sorry, you can't do that to people. People have different hair, different texture. Like,
I didn't do that.
And you're out here just being like, you have to do this. Bitch, that makes my head look weird. Why you gotta make...
Yeah, no. I knew that with all of my bridesmaids, every single one of them has a different hair texture from the next person in the party. So what I'm not doing is telling them how they have to wear their hair. First of all, they're grown. They know how to look good when they need to. My only stopping point was that I'm doing box braids. You can't do box braids. Do whatever else you want to do. Box braids are off the table. One did twists. One did these like cute little French braids and shit. Some had curls. Some had the little braids in the front and then curls in the back. 2 ponytails on the side. It was fucking beautiful. And they didn't need to look alike so much. Like, the suits were enough. And the hair gave them individuality because, as we've said before, hair in our community can do so. We have to wear fucking silk head wraps every night to protect this shit. Don't tell me that this isn't my crown, because it is. So we're gonna protect it. And I gave them their individuality with that, even though everything else was the same.
I love that. Yeah, that's like... it left me with such a bad taste in my mouth. So unless, I don't blame you. Yeah, no, that's my fair. Best friend's renewing her vows or something, catch me. And not even there.
Then, we're having a good time.
Yeah,
we're not doing all this extra read all about it shit. No, we're not doing it. So
can't.
Yeah, but that's all I got for that. You got anything else? Potentially, maybe. No, you think you good?
Yeah, I mean. Okay. Everybody else. The important things were said.
Yeah, there you go. So this is the end of season 1.
Oh, God.
Girl, you gonna be fine.
I'm not!
But the time this episode comes out, I will be fully immersed.
So sorry, Merce. Now I'm just like throwing things in. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having a mental breakdown.
You're fine. I'll be fully immersed in my healing, and we will probably be anywhere between 2 and 3 weeks from coming back into the studio working on season 2. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna go by quick.
We'll give you some digital content in the meantime.
We will give you content.
Remember what we look like.
You ain't shit.
Listen.
But it's okay. It's okay. This is end of season 1. Doesn't mean that the series is over. It's just going into another season. And we got other topics and schedules and all this other shit to figure out.
Guests.
Yeah, we're going to... next
and more
season
Mertz. 2. We're going to sprinkle it like Salt Bay. Mertz just comes in with the heat.
So, yeah, we'll have guests. We'll have interesting and cool topics to talk about. And it's going to be great. So, and I'm going to be a whole new woman.
I'm going to still be the same raggedy bitch. I don't care.
Physically... internally, I'll be different. I'm still gonna be Trina, and I'm still all the shit I said on this episode, I'm still not gonna do even after the surgery. Fuck that shit. If anything, I'll be 10 toes down in all of that shit after this. So there's that on that. But we appreciate you for listening. Engage, comment, send us ideas. All the things you want to hear us talk.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell your mom to listen to our podcast.
Because my mom's listening and engaging on our Facebook page more than we are. So we need you to get on Andrea's level immediately. So yeah, follow us on all the socials, like, comment, share, subscribe. As corny as it is, your engagement really does help us grow. Shout out to the Bridge Sound and Stage.
And Mertz.
Woo woo. Killing it on the other side of the soundproof glass, dealing with all of our bullshit. And
But now he gets a vacation. Isn't that great?
it's literally going to be like 2 weeks. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's going to be okay.
You don't understand what I had to suffer when you were on vacation, ma'am. Okay? Literally, I'm like, who am I going to tell all these intrusive thoughts to? Nobody.
But I'm not going out of the country.
I know.
I'll be posted up on my couch with my puppy. So you can come over at any time. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I said what I said.
Yeah, until my child goes into your house and puts that puppy in her shirt and tries to leave.
Yeah, no. Because I will, even in my healing, I will snatch up your child and be like, absolutely not, put this puppy down right now.
It's either that or she's coming with her own suitcase and be like, I gotta live here now, okay? Thank you.
I don't know where, but we have 3 rooms
She
in
will
this
sleep
house.
right next to the fucking dog. She won't care.
What a mess.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for listening, and we will see you guys soon. Very, very soon.
Okay, bye.
You so dramatic. Bye.
Bye.
You ain't shit. You're gonna be just
You
fine.
love it.
I do, but you're gonna be just fine. We'll be back, bitches. Don't you worry.